Hello, my name is Ino, and today I will be present my physics final project, which consists of physics concept and Newton's law of motion. So, what is the big question? The big question is, why do visionary leaders adapt? And what is the focus question? The focus question is, how can human analyze transformation based on physics concepts and law in a day-to-day life activities? The outcomes are able to develop a forward-thinking design based on the understanding of Newton's law of motion and able to analyze daily life problem based on the principles of work, energy, and power. Okay, for the first photo, it can be seen that me as a child and the current. Based on analysis, there is in physics concept there are normal force, gravitational force, and friction. And a normal force we can see that where I sit in the bed prevents me falling to the floor. Where the normal force can be defined as something that hold things and prevent a touch from its surface. The gravitational force can be seen where the jackets or shirts being hung in the door when it are going down, and the friction is two things that may touch, like me and the bed. And the Newton's law of motion, Newton's first law, when I sit and no act force that pushes or pulls me that changes my motion. Moving on to the second picture, as you can see, the physics concepts are normal force, friction, and mass. The normal force we can see between the road and bike, and the friction is between the wheels of the bike and the road, and the mass is actually which is my body. And as you can see, the Newton's law of motion is the first Newton law. When a force from the bike can push the bike, accelerates. And the Newton second law, when a force is applied, it constantly has acceleration. So there's a force which gives the bike to accelerate, and there's the calculation. As you can see, the mass is 58 kilogram, the gravity is 10 amperes, the height is 1.76 meter, and the velocity is 0 ms. And these are the formula for PE or potential energy, and KE kinetic energy, and ME is mechanical energy. So the formula for PE or potential energy is mass time height time gravity. The KE or kinetic energy is 1/2 m times v per 2, and ME or the mechanical energy is potential energy plus kinetic energy. So for the first one is potential energy, the mass time height time gravity, based on the notes. So the first one is mass 58 times height 1.76 meters and times gravity, which is 10, and results is 1020.8 joules. Moving on to KE or kinetic energy, which is 1/2, and mass, which is the 58 kilogram, times velocity is 0, and the result is 0 joules. For the mechanical energy is the total of potential energy plus kinetic energy. The mechanical energy, which can be results, is 1020.8 joules. Moving on to the third image, which is the physics concept, the normal force and friction. We can see the normal force is between the glasses and the table, which preventing the glass fall to the surface, and the friction is the bottom of the glass between the bottom of the glass and the table. And the Newton's law motion, there are the first law: when I sit and no act force that push or pulls me that change my motion and the glass. And the Newton's third law, the force given by glass in the table, they apply force to one another that are equal in magnitude and opposite in direction. For the answer to big question is, visionary leaders adapt their surroundings by looking at some physics concepts to know the motion that are in daily life.